All right, good morning, everybody. It's 8:30 a.m. on Saturday, September 24th, and I'm on the move. Quiet night. It started getting a little busy here. People coming and going, but quiet night where I had the tent at. Nobody bothered me. Nice lake. Another, man, I wish I would have had all my fishing gear I kept, which, I brought and I never used. This is turning into a fiasco. I'm going to try to access it, but I came down, I walked the road, I came down here. This is turning to be quite the production. All for some damn fluid. But I think I can get down there. I'm just going to be sinking in mud. But I'm down here now, I'm going to get it. Alright, I'm a filthy, stinky mess now. That was just, well, I'm basically drinking out of a sewer. That's what it is, even they call it a creek. But I needed it, so I'll dry up quick. But that was some funky smell, and I didn't even do the analogy. I just wanted to get out of that. I was sinking in mud, and it was that stinky, funky, sewer mud. I rinsed off the best I could, but oh well. I'm hiking. I'm going to be dirty. It's just a different type of dirty when you're road walking. I don't know. All right, 10:15, guys. I'm at 4.28 in. Just working my way uphill, and that's the type of water access I like. So I'm going to sit down and finish this, what I got on my chest, and then I just refill. All right, guys. It's 4:15. Didn't do much filming today. I was just road walking, and I was just miserable. It seems to be about, I can only get it around 4 hours before my knee and my heel are just, well, extremely painful for this weak-minded person to deal with. So I did about 9.5 something, so we'll call it 10 miles today. I've been down here for about, I don't even know, what's it, 4:15 right now? So this is about 1 o'clock. All right, good morning, everybody. It's Sunday, September 25th. It's 8:15 a.m. And I camped right down there last night. Perfect spot. This road was dead all night, because I barely slept last night. That nap probably messed me up. Plus, the last, 2 days I really haven't hiked much, so I think I did close to 10 miles yesterday. And I did, 8 the day before. But I'm feeling better as far as whatever hit me the other day. But that's not why I haven't been hiking much. I haven't been hiking much because of my body itself. I've been definitely in a funk. Well, if I just would have walked a little more yesterday, I would have passed a couple campgrounds. This is the second one I passed already, and I'm only 1.97 in. I just passed a sign saying for the next 8 miles, for the cars going this way, 6% grade. So I walked already yesterday. I meant to... I gained 1,600 feet of elevation yesterday, so even though I only did close to 10 miles or whatever, it was still challenging for me, especially with my body. But I just got to shake this mental funk. I know my body's not holding up, but I've done this already. It's just, I don't have the same mental toughness or motivation or discipline or any of that crap that I had on my hike across America, because I wanted to do that to prove to myself, to show everybody else, that a fat hog can roll out of bed and go do something. It's not there as much anymore on this, sorry, my leg's itching. You get an itch on your legs, or especially where my socks meet, or my socks and shoes meet the same spot, man. It drives you nuts when you're hiking and you're miserable. That's the first time I've seen one of them deer signs. Caution, Metro Valley deer kill. Year to date, it's missing the first number. 142 deer a year usually hit by cars, and that number's missing the first one, but because 87,500 is it's like 2 cars. It's not high at all. I thought I was higher than that for elevation wise. Loop Loop Pass. I believe I'm going this way. Help! 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 Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, Hold your love, but hard in love. Hold in love, but hard. Hold in love. All right, 11 o'clock, guys. I'm 7.19 in, and I just had some service. I still got 8 miles to go. Oh man! And I haven't passed the water source yet, so I don't even have a choice. I got to keep going so I can, you know. And the market's closed today, of course. It's Sunday in a small town, but it looks like there's a gas station there. So, and I don't have to. I just want to get a couple snacks. So I'll pass Winthrop in another 8 miles after I get through this town. So I can do resupply there tomorrow whenever I get there. But all right, guys, it's 11:40. I think I'm 8.34 in. That's my trash right there. Don't worry about it. The road's up there. I wish I could camp here. I would actually stay here, but there's actually a road over there with some seats, so this must be someone's property. Anyway, great stream. They got it dammed up right there. It's perfect. So I refilled on all my fluids. I'll keep walking. I can't believe I still got 8 miles to go to town. Oh. 9.66 in. I might have to look for camping. As you look around me here, I've been passing a lot of private properties here, and there just isn't anywhere to camp. So I'm going to check these trees out down here. Well, there's nowhere to squeeze in. I thought maybe up there, but it's just too thick with thorns and crap. Over here's got a fence that I can't really climb, especially right on this main road. So everyone's going to be looking at me. I'm going to walk down here just a little bit more and look. If not, I'm going to turn around and head up. And then there's an offshoot Beaver Dam Road. It goes up, and this is all like a wildlife area on the right. So I'm hoping maybe I can squeeze in back there somewhere. All right, Route 20 is right down there. Supposedly up in here is Methro wildlife area. So, watering of county roads prohibited. $100 fine. Watering, I guess maybe to keep the dust down. But these aren't. Well, maybe it's going to turn to a dirt road up here. So my idea is just to head up here, walk up one of these hills, drop down to a valley hopefully, and set up. Get some solar on my phone hopefully. Well, I just cut up there like a pack mule, which probably doesn't look as steep as it is, and these new shoes helped a lot. Anyway, I got up there and it was looking promising, and there's a property up there, and I seen there's a property right here. Guys, see the owl right there? Right there. I'm trying to zoom in more, but look at that. I thought it was fake at first, but he's chilling there, moving around and everything. That's awesome. I know my phone's not doing it because it's so... All right, 147, guys. I'm 13.07 in. Just got some water on the side of the road, so that was a lifesaver. This ended up being a massive mistake. You can see there's just nowhere to camp. Nowhere. And I'm committed now, so I'm going all the way up to this campsite. All right, it's 2:30, guys. My foot is just on fire. 14.63 miles in. I could probably camp right here, but I don't want to. I'm kind of committed now to this campsite. There's plenty of places for me to get water on the way back tomorrow. I just ate 2 pieces of Spam. I'm going to get up here and shovel every power bar I have in my, or Cliff Bar I have in my throat. I'm so like weak right now. This is killing me. All right, I found a little spot literally right off the road here. It's not very comfortable, as you can tell. I might not be able to put a tent up, and the tent might be able to get seen from the road, but I'm done walking. I'm just done. So I'm going to shovel some stuff in my face right now. End up being a 15-mile day. All right, 6:45, guys. I probably should have waited a little longer. Someone drove by right when I got her set up. She's extremely loose. I can't tighten it up anymore because I'll be putting sharp branches that I can't break off underneath and around it. So weather's supposed to be okay tonight. We'll see. I can't close the front either, so the front's going to be wide open. No big deal. As long as the weather holds out. If we get into some weather, I'm going to be in for a rough night. But and I'm supposed to have my head, whatever. I'll figure it out when I get inside there. But So that's it till tomorrow morning. It looks like I got about 10 miles or so into town by this new route. I'm glad I don't got to go all the way back down. And then I'll take it from there. Help! Help! All right, good morning, everybody. It's Monday, September 26th, and it's at 08:15 in the morning. I'm on the move, backtracking these worthless miles I put on yesterday trying to find a camping place. On a positive note, though, instead of going all the way back down to the 20 and then walking the trail and its twist, it looks like I can make a right up here in a half mile, and then it's going to loop me around, and it's going to save me like 5 miles. So it's only 8 miles to town. Yesterday, my foot was hurting so bad that I honestly thought that I pushed it too far, and that like I'm going to be in like something's more wrong than what is already wrong. So I was worrying about it. But today my heel feels, I mean, I feel like crap from yesterday. I'm sore, but my knee, especially my right knee, but it's just like it's been feeling every day. So what I'm trying to say is, and I did what, 15 miles yesterday? It sucked. It sucked from miles about 10 to 15. They just sucked, and they took, extremely long, but I got them done. So it kind of confirms what I already knew. It's all a mental toughness thing, right? So I can hike the miles. I'm just choosing not to because, well, it blows on top of already sucking to begin with. But that's good to know. So, I mean, yesterday I was struggling. Like I said, I had it like right around here. I was like, man, I'm making it to this campground because there was these areas here. I'm like, oh, I can kind of squeeze in somewhere maybe. But I was like, I'm going to the campground. And then all of a sudden I was like, nope, I'm going to stop right here. But if I want to push myself, I can. Got an old herd dog over there. I don't know how well it's coming up. Herding up the cattle. Look at him chasing them over there. He's doing a great job. They were just flying, but I couldn't get my phone out fast enough. Actually, it looks like if I want to camp properly, the Twist River Recreation Area is only a half mile up on the left, so maybe I go up there. See that sign down there, right there? Yeah. All right, it's 11:40, guys. Food shopping's done. I think I bought too much. My pack is extremely heavy, but then again, I'm full on fluids. I have a liter of soda, a liter of cola. I want a liter of cola. I'm going to go up to this park up here, next right, and see if I can't get power there. I got a Red Bull for tomorrow, so that's why it's heavy. But I'm also just heavy because I got apples and crap. But, well, I'm just here looking at my map. I was talking about that alternate route I was going to take instead of doing the 20. It'll knock off some miles. And the more I got into depth on that, I just thought you follow. It's just a road. I thought it was that Twist River Road, and then it changed into the Cascade River Road. Well, that does happen, but I also break off onto the PCT and a bunch of other trails. So I'm definitely going to do it. I think I'm definitely leaning towards that way. But I don't know if I'm going to have service. So now I just got to make sure my Gia map, because my 4-hour guide is downloaded obviously for the PNT, so it doesn't show me details everywhere else. So a quick look at my Gia map, and I think I'm good to go. Like, it shows a bunch of trails, like green lines. So I think worst case scenario, I can always just be able to find where I'm at and then, follow a trail of some sort. And there should always be a river to the left of me in most places. But so I'm kind of excited now, because now I'll be getting back into the mountains, doing passes and on mountain trails and stuff. So it may be a little harder, but it's going to be better on my body. And that's why there's campgrounds everywhere now. Now that makes sense, because I'm going to be in the middle of nowhere again. So I'm excited. I just checked the map to make sure the closures are all north, like the Cascades up. So I'm okay right now looking at the map for this route. So it's good. I'm going to stay here till probably 3 o'clock, hopefully. So that'll give me 3 hours of power. Should be enough. All right, 4:35, guys. My stuff's been sitting over there. I've been in the bar. I pretty much sat over there all day. I just went into the bar for the last hour. But I asked the guy to cut the music just for a minute so I can get some videos I can put on YouTube. And you'll see the little, 10-second clip I made of me. I had 3 beers, but they feel extremely strong. I'm not going to lie. I feel quite well. And I'm like, I have to leave now. So if I keep drinking, it's over. They're only $5 a piece, which I mean, I don't even know what the price of a beer is anymore, but there was some kids skateboarding here, and I was all nervous looking, but nobody touched any of my stuff. Let's see. I got this was empty. I got it to my third dot blinking, and then this one was down to 1 dot, and I got it to my third dot blinking. So, what time did I say? I already forgot what time I said it was for. So they've been on there for 4.5 hours. Look at all the stuff my drunk ass bought. This is chicken from a gas station. It's horrible. So are the pizza pockets. I forgot I had this from earlier. This all has to get eaten because I'm not carrying this stuff. This is also gas station. Probably not a good idea to eat some potato salad, but I'm going to. I will say this. These hot wings are big. It's $18 for this. 1.64 pounds. They are hot. And they're big. I'm not a big fan of bread. Sorry, I'm an animal. Got some candy to put in my bag. And some Gatorades to refill. I'm getting rid of this bottle. Replace it with this bottle. I just like updating because of the mouthpiece I'm always on. Although I do prefer the flip top. But this will work for the next, 10 days or so. Alright guys, I stuffed my face. I feel like complete ass juice now. It's about 10 minutes to 7. I haven't set my tent up yet because this road is like popular with vehicles coming by, people walking dogs. That abandoned car is right there, but this is the best spot. At least I'm like tucked in here, but other people have been here. It looks like kids. There's like Smarties on the ground. They had a little fire pit here. Cigarettes everywhere, but I'm gonna put my tent up right in there. At least have a little barrier. All right, good morning everybody. It's Tuesday, September 27th at 07. Successful nights. I didn't get caught camping here, but it was a busy night with whatever, people were up to some shady stuff. None of my business. That's what happens on a side road next to a river. I should know this. I don't know why I thought this would be a good area to camp. Plus, this whole area stunk back there. It stunk of like crap and cigarettes. And now I look around, there's literally cigarette butts everywhere, all back in there. I just found a pile of, some human feces. So somebody's living back here. All this was very pointed out to me easily with like the board down there and all. So I just was not comfortable. I got probably about 2 hours of sleep. So I just pulled my stuff out quick this morning. I'm going to take my time now that I'm out there. I just felt dirty back there and uncomfortable, blah, blah, blah. All right, no wonder I wasn't sleeping while I was sleeping. Things kept hitting my tent. I mean, look at this. So, what is this? It looks like blood. Or poop, something. I knew something kept hitting my tent last night. I'm like, what is going on? So I just thought it was like, stuff falling out of the tree. But no, that's some kind of animal was literally relieving himself right on my tent. Ah, yeah, that's right where my head's at, right here. I knew that, man. I was struggling last night. I just thought it's because you could see the lights come by and they would catch once in a while, and you would think that it was a light right here. I was uncomfortable. Plus, I just having them 3 pints kind of threw my whole. I don't know. I was all blah. Yeah, this was not a fun. I should not have. I mean, it worked. Don't get me wrong. I'm no worse for the wear, but man, I wonder what that was. This is trees just leaking, like some sap or something. Because it would have been like right around here. All right, 8:30 guys. Just left the gas station. I got a hand sanitizer. Just wanted to top off my bottle because there's a chance where I might not be in a hotel room for almost another 2 weeks. There's a chance. I'm hoping I'm in one in no more than like 6 days, but we'll see. Might stretch out, so I had to be prepared. I'm actually low on some other things, but my pack's heavy enough. I'm not carrying that extra Red Bull. I drank half of it and then tossed it. It's just my pack's too heavy with the food and everything. I got a couple apples and all, blah, blah, blah. I bought some fruit pouches, just stuff that's heavy. All right, 10:15 guys. I just stopped and got water. I'm carrying my normal 4 liters or 3.5, whatever you want to call it. I always call it 4, but you already know this. I don't know why I got to keep bringing it up. But I brought an extra Gatorade with me. I drank it and I just filled it up. So I got 5 liters on me today, just because it's going to be 90, and I haven't been in the heat like that in a while, and I really don't know what I'm getting into. The river is somewhere way over there, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to access the river anytime. But I was just at like a little creek. All right, it's 11:11, guys. I'm 7.64 in. I'd like to get another. I'd like to get to the War Creek campground. I'm just going to set up there and roll the dice. I'm going to take a regular camping spot, unless I can find a good stealth spot in the campground. But it's one of them Discovery Pass campgrounds. I should have looked into getting a Discovery Pass where I pulled out my last money in cash, because I got a couple dollars sitting in my pocket that ain't going to do me any good this week. I could have left it in my account. Anyway, I could have got a Discovery Pass. I don't know what they cost, but because I'm going to be passing a bunch of these campgrounds on this next stretch. Northwest Forest Pass, required where posted. I'm pretty sure I'm going to probably need that somewhere. I think you need that actually to hike some actual trails and everything, but we'll see. Beautiful. How good is a fresh, ripe Honeycrisp apple, man? So good. Well worth the wait. I bought 4 apples yesterday. I ate one yesterday. It's my second one today. I'm just trying to get rid of the weight. All right, 1:30, guys. And I am 13.78 miles in. Besides the extreme pain in my heel and everything, I really think I found my pair of shoes that I'm going to go to, because not a hot spot on my feet, not a blister, nothing on my toes, nothing. They've been good in these shoes. Now, my miles have been small, but what I did 15 miles the other day, 10 of them on asphalt like this, and then the other 5 on like a dirt road. And then today, I'm over 13. It'll be 14 and some change before I get into this campground. My feet are fine. I mean, they're sore because I'm pounding away on concrete, and these are not meant for that at all, but I think these are definitely going to be my go-to shoes in the future. USV area. I'm hoping I can pay cash. I'd rather not go stealth camping if there's water here. I'd really just sit down and relax. I'm done. I'm happy with it, even though 14.19 miles. That's, I'm really happy with that. I did, 15 the other day, and then, 9 yesterday, then this. I'm happy with that for the way my body feels. And I was starting to get crazy. I was starting to think about maybe pushing it to 20 today, and I'm like, no, never mind. Yeah, there's nowhere to pay. That's a bathroom. So you need a wild pass or something. Some kind of trail here or something they've been driving on. There's definitely footprints and tire tracks, so somebody's back here using it. It might link up with the private properties a couple miles back there, but I'm pretty sure I hear water. I can't see the river marked on my map, but I'm going to drop my pack right here, take a little break, and then I'm going to go looking for water in a little bit. But right now, it's just done time. Hold on. Man, the next campground's in 6 miles. I just looked. I really want to go do that, but I don't think I have it in me now. This feels so great. Like, I pushed myself. I'm sore. I could have stopped. I don't want to exaggerate. About 4 miles ago, I wanted to stop. So yeah, 10 miles. That's been about what I've been getting out of my body, right? So, but I feel so much better now. Stuff in my face. Like, I feel like I earned it. Even though I know, guys, 14 miles is nothing. But I feel better about myself. This is the plantar fasciitis brace I have. I don't know how it's a plantar fasciitis brace, but it's more like an ankle brace, I think. But I put it on takes my Achilles is real tight. This thing worked great. I'm definitely going to put it on my left foot and see if it helps out with my heel pain. Because, she's definitely still, oh man, that's so, I mean, that is, I would give up trade secrets if someone was pressing something into that, And I like a feel-good hurt. That's not a feel-good right there. Wow, when I squeeze right there, oh, wow. Not right here. It's right there. Oh, yeah. Oh, I like a feel-good hurt. That's not a feel-good hurt at all. All right, sorry for all the nonsense content while I'm here, but speaking of trail mix, this has been my favorite trail mix. I've never seen this brand, and so I did this hike, so Powers Western. I guess it might be on the West Coast deal. I don't know, but this is delicious. The only one I've ever had that's better than this is the one that Mr. Ron's mom gave him that he gave me out in Colorado. It was like Big Mex or Tex Heat or something like that. They were delicious and they came in little packets. I mean, this is incredible though. I mean, it's real good. 170 calories per serving, and there's seven servings per bag. It's 5 o'clock, guys. I'm exhausted. I'm actually starting to feel like I felt the other day when I got sick for a couple of days. My stomach, I feel like I'm just beat up from the road walk, but I feel a little more worn down than I thought I should. So I'm set up. It's real sandy here, so a little soft for me to lay on, which is good. I'm out of the rocky area, but I can only find these little rocks to hold my spikes down. So, you stick them in at a severe angle, but hopefully it doesn't get too windy tonight. Oh. All right, good morning, guys. I'm working my way to this river I think's here, and I figured I'd find a trail that I was on. I was like, other people have to want to get water. So I'm following this. I'm hoping it goes back there. I feel like crap. I've had a crappy night, literally a crappy night. I don't know what's going on, but started out, I took 1 dose of Imodium, which I never just take 1 dose of anything. I got a very addictive personality. Anyway, so I got 8 doses in me this morning. See if that stops everything. But I don't feel so hot. My strength-wise, I'm all right. Just my stomach. All right, 8 a.m. Got some toilet paper out of the outhouse. I'm on the move. Like I said, I think today's all road walking for the next 15 to 20 miles or so. Well, if I don't have service, which I've known that was going to happen, but my Google Maps was still working. But when I was back there in the way off trail, way off this road, I checked it, and then it like tried to find my location. So now it's all messed up and it won't show me where I'm at or anything now. So I'm gonna have to use my Gia app. It was following along with me. I guess downloaded or saved the route, but I can't get it back. So that's a dumb mistake I did. And I thought I did that yesterday, and I was like, damn it. This shouldn't be an issue. I have Gia. I wonder if this road ends, or if I could just take this road instead of going off on the trails, which I'm not going to do. I'm going to get off onto the trails, but... All right, 9:30. I'm 3.89 in. I'm going at 2.8 an hour. I'm moving slow. The road just gave way to this, and then I'm guessing I break off into a trail here in about 5 miles because there's a campground coming up called Road's End. So I'm assuming that's where the road's going to end. But we'll see. Man, I would love for someone to stop, like, hey, you need a ride somewhere? I'd definitely be jumping into Marble Mount. Gladly pay all the couple pennies I have left. It'll work out good, because once I get to Marble Mount, I still got to go 40 miles, but I'll hike that over the next couple of days. But anyway, none of that's happening, so. Look what happened to my, I just noticed it. I have no clue how that happened. She's pretty bent. That's where I put up into my tent. So maybe the wind bent it, but it wasn't that bad. I don't know. I haven't been like walking with them heavy. That could have been like that for a while, and I'm just noticing it now, though. Oh well. She's still holding up. I love these hiking poles, by the way. These are the ones I started out with, not this exact set, but the same make and model on my hike across America. And then I went to like some hiker hungry ones, and they felt like garbage in my hands compared to these. So I like these. These are pricey for hiking poles. Carbon fiber, but they've held up quite well. I mean, I'm surprised. I beat the crap out of them early in this hike with all that snow and all. I mean, I was putting my full body weight on them, falling. I mean, so I'm surprised they've held up. But I won't need hiking poles anyway for my next adventure. Speaking of gear and my next trip, I was thinking about that this morning when I was looking at my tent on that soft ground. You know, when I'm canoeing in the Mississippi, I'm probably going to be, a lot of camp spots are going to be like, you know, gravel bars, little islands, beaches. So I'm definitely going to have to get a freestanding tent, I believe. It'll be my best move. So that way if I, it's soft and I can't get it staked in well, at least this tent is still support it, and I could just, you know, put stuff in it to hold it down. All right, 12:15, guys. I've been hiking for 4 hours and 11 minutes, and I've gone 10.78. I'm at a Road's End campground, which is closed, and I can see why. They got a bunch of downed trees everywhere. But I just must have missed the turnoff. I'm supposed to get on the Twist River Trail or something like that. There's a couple of cars parked down here, so they're obviously on the trail. So I just got to find where this trail's at. All right, found the trail. I'm glad I got a little intelligent for occasion and just cut up the hill instead of going all the way back to the beginning. I'm on this for about 7.5 miles, and I hit the Pacific Crest Trail / Bridge Creek Trail. So I think my next what are these? 50, 60, 70. My next like 40 miles on trail. Well, as I'm climbing up this mountain in the Sawtooth Wilderness here, I'm seeing smoke, and I can smell it. It's not what I want to see right now. I have no phone service, and I have no clue what's going on around me. But there should be a couple of hikers up ahead of me. Like I said, I know the north section of the PCT is closed. I don't know if that counts for this or not. I honestly don't know what I'm getting into. All right, it's 20 after 1, guys. I'm at 12.45 miles in, and the shit just keeps on running downhill. 3 hikers have passed me, all talking about fires up ahead that they can see on the trail. And supposedly, I guess, now this section's closed, or it's getting closed or whatever, but they're all turning around and heading back. I haven't seen any fire activity, so I don't know what to do. I got to head back now. There's no other way here. Now I got to get back to Route 20 all the way to Twisp and then figure it out. So I got to go around it again. This is just absolutely ridiculous. I'm just pretty effing pissed, dejected. With this work I just did to get from Twisp to here, what, a 14-mile day yesterday and 12 miles so far today. Now I got to go all the way back. Yeah, so that's it. I don't know what to do. I'm glad at least I saw them before I was deep in. It's smoky, but I smell it a little bit, but not as strong as earlier. Now I'm starting to get pissed. All this work. I should have just from Orville. I should have hitchhiked or paid for a ride or worked it out somehow to get to where I had to go, all the way in Cedar Woolley. So now I just wasted all this time. But I didn't quit, right? I mean, that's a positive, I guess, I can pull out of it. I kept trying, but I mean, I can only do so effing much. Like, this trail's fighting me every step of the way. I'm actually should just be grateful that there was actually hikers here in front of me, and I didn't have to try to figure this fire out on my own, because I'm not the smartest. I'd be like, oh, keep going. And I don't know if, like I said, it was multiple groups all coming back, all saying the same thing, that they could see fire up ahead on the trail. They were at Cooper's Rush Pass and looking down at the trail that I'm on now. So I'm going over variations of what to do. I wish one of them would have offered me a ride back. That'd have been nice. So I'm probably going to camp. I'm going to probably walk, get as many miles as I can today back towards where I camped at last night. Even though I really feel like stopping now. I'm just dejected. Anything physical is so much part mental. And now that I'm dejected, it's like I have literally no energy, and everything hurts even more now, instantly. Thinking about walking back to what? I'm at 12.73, so I think that's like at least 10 miles or so back to the campground that I started this morning at, and then another 14 miles into town. Anyway, my options are whatever. It's so nice to be back on the trail. Hey, I'm leaving it and going back to road walking. I can't tell you how my body feels. I mean, it just feels like once I had to turn around, it was like, I was starting to struggle anyway, don't get me wrong. I'm 5 hours and 56 minutes into hiking at 13.59. So, you know, from my history recently, about the 4 hour mark. So I was already starting to struggle, but once I took that hit mentally, it's like I'm over. Like, I'm probably not going to be able to walk any further back. I'm going to probably try to camp here at this closed down campsite. Alright, 2:30, just ate like a hog. Well, not really a hog. 2 things of almonds, a Spam, and that's it. So what? That's 4. It's like 700 calories or so, a little more. It's really not a hog when I've walked 13.77 miles, and what I have today. I had another thing of almonds and an apple and 2 fruit pouches. So, and a couple of gushers. So I'm probably sitting around 1,200 calories for the day. Even when I feel like I ate so much, that's why I got to get my food selection better when I can. But this is going to suck walking back. There's still a couple vehicles here, so I guess there's still some hikers. I got to turn around. I'm hoping someone offers me a ride, because although these are the same cars that drove by me this morning and did not stop and offer me anything, so if you want to experience misery, go walk. I don't even know what I did. About 30. By the time I get back in town, it'll be it'll be around 32 miles. Go walk 32 miles, and then let me turn around and go back. Sorry, I'm bitching. This just it sucks, and I'm shit. And I don't know how these next couple of days are going to shake out, exactly what's going to happen. But I can tell you one thing. I'm not walking Highway 20 all the way to Cedar Woolley to link back up with the trail. I'm done with this road walking crap. I'm going to either hitchhike or something's going to happen. I am not walking it. It's just not happening. I mean, and I don't think that sediment's going to change when I get some rest. I tried. I did what most other hikers didn't do. Most hikers just skipped this whole section and went right to the good stuff again. Alright, 3:30. They're probably just 16.02 in. I'm just thinking, this right now, this feeling right now, how I feel mentally and my body. Honestly, my heel's not so bad. So I've been kind of walking, trying to avoid it. It's my right hip. Anyway, I'm sore. I think this right now is the lowest I've ever been in my hiking career, like feeling-wise. And I've been stuck in a tent for a week with no money in Illinois, with a hurt knee. Like wobbled 3 miles to get a bag of ice, and by the time I get it back to the tent, it's already melted. I've been in some low spots on the hike, but this is, I don't know. Maybe I'll cut this part out of the video when I make it or not, but I try to show everything. 20 after 4, 18.18 in. Been hiking for 8 hours and 20 minutes, but there's like a 30 or 40 minute break mixed in there somewhere. I was starting to get a little cocky when I hit the trail and I got a little burst of energy earlier. I was like, yeah, it'd be nice to pull a 20-mile day. I might get that. I still have 7 miles to go to get back to the campground. I don't think that's going to happen. I'm really hoping someone picks me up, but no one's passed me yet. I really want to get that 20-mile day today. I just did not want to do it. Did not want to do it this way. All right, 5:15, guys. I'm at War Creek Campground where I camped last night at. A nice young lady just picked me up who was heading into town to get Wi-Fi because she was up in the same area I was at and saw the fires and all the smoke and everything. So she's headed down into town to get Wi-Fi. so she can, you know, check to see what's going on with these fires. Anyway, she drove me here. I actually walked. I wanted to hit 20 today, not this way, but I ended up hitting, oh, there's a 10 over there. Let me back up. I ended up hiking 19.8 something before she picked me up, and now I'm at 25.05. So she saved me 5 glorious miles, so I'm very happy. I think I'm just going to pay. There actually is a pay site here. I came in down here yesterday. I didn't see the pay site, which is actually over here in the middle. I'm just going to pay, I don't know, I don't feel like walking back and stealth camping. I want to get my stuff pulled out. It's all soaking wet and it's late in the day. Alright, campsite 3 it's going to be. I'll put my tent like right there or maybe right here. I'm not even thinking straight. I'm like, how am I going to get my pegs on the hard ground? Yeah, that's for a vehicle to park, dummy. I have to put up a tent. So let me go back here to register. So it's the second time I've ever paid for a camp spot on my own. I had to do it once in Utah when the guy caught me in the morning when I was hanging out for a second day. And now, I mean, I've paid before with like Ryan and all winter in Moab, but, or Arches. All right, number 3. All right, $15 paid, which I don't think is so bad for a night here, even though. Number 3, my handwriting, my artistic capability, and my sexual ability. 3 things that haven't improved since like 2nd grade, so don't make fun of my scribbles. All right, 6:30. Got everything set up. I did about, I don't know, like half-ass stretching, raised my legs up, stretched out the best I could. I got to get better with stretching. I thought I had my tent set up good, but I don't like how, I guess I got to lower my pole. I should know all this by now, but I don't like how that sticks out, because then the water gets down on the screen, but there's still a gap. Yeah, I guess that's just the way the tent is. Ow. But I can lower the pole. But then the netting will still be sitting on the ground. Anyway. Yeah, that's it. Everything's still wet in here and it's gonna dry out. My bag is damp at best. But I've been getting cold, and I think I wonder, all the filling has fell to the side, so I shook it out and got it all spread around for the first time this hike, so that should help a little bit, but everything is definitely wet. I did too much hiking today. I don't get to say that very often. All right, good morning, everybody. It's 8:45 a.m. on Thursday, September 29th. And I was down there camping in spot number 3 last night. And I'm on the move. I got the hiking poles put up on the side because, knock on wood, I didn't have any dog issues coming here. So I like having my hands free, and it's been quite a while since I haven't had hiking poles. So we'll see if I still like hiking without my poles in my hand. Of course, last night when I was in the tent just, you know, stretching and doing some thinking, I could have asked that nice young lady who picked me up, because like I said, she's living out of her car camping. There might be more to that whole story, because she's definitely living out of her car. She's like, I think my car might smell worse than you, and she was 100% right, it did. Or, well, probably not. You don't smell yourself usually, right? You get used to it, like nose blind it's called. But I wasn't nose blind in her car. It definitely was funky. But I should have said, because I know she's going to be looking for places to camp, and she could have camped there, but no vehicle. She could have parked and camped there. I already paid. I should have brought that up. And then I could have asked her. I'm like, hey, if you're, you want to make 300 hours on Friday, you want to drive me 140 miles west? She might have went for it. It's definitely different not walking with the hiking poles in my hand. Thinking of stuff I got to do ahead, like months down the line. During my next downtime in between adventures here, I got to get this foot taken care of, and I got to just deal with the process, and whatever they say has to get done. I got to do it. I can't be out here dealing with this. But I know I'm going to keep pushing it off, because I'm like, I'll be in a canoe. I won't be walking. But, man, hiking's already hard enough for me. I don't need to be dealing with the extra pain and all. Although this sleeve, 20 miles yesterday, and my heel was the last thing that was bothering me. It was there, but it was bearable. It just seems like when you get to that like point where you want to stop and everything sucks, if you just push through that for 10, 20, 30 minutes, then like you get a second wind. And I got to get to the dentist. I have to. Like, that's one thing I got to do, because you don't want to be out here with a toothache. And I'm literally just playing with fire right now. And then I got to get my sinuses checked out. You guys hear, like when I watch the video, it drives me nuts with the sniffling. It's just, it's embarrassing. One, like I'll be like, when I was at Montana, when I backed out, when that glacier was, the pass was too hard for me to pass, and I was in Montana helping Nicole and her husband Russ out. I'm like pounding fence posts in to build a, you know, the stakes to build a fence around the garden. And my nose is just dripping. I'm like, what is going on? And I just don't understand, like, when I'm in the tent and like laying down, or even you know, in the hotel room, like my nose is clogged and I have trouble breathing through one of my nostrils. And then as soon as I get up and start moving, it's just running. It makes no sense to me. So obviously something's going on. I don't think it's allergies, because why would it stop at night? It's just, if I'm not active, it's not a problem. But as soon as I'm active and moving, it's an issue. And then since I've been hiking, I just blow snot rockets all the time, and you can't be doing that in the real world. 10:25. I'm 4.36 miles in. Hey guys. Hey buddies. Hi. The good boys. I think it's 11. 6.33 in. Have I mentioned how bad it sucks to be hiking backwards? Hiking, yay, hiking! Whew, I am sore. My right hip and leg is just shot on this old bag of Spam. I'm 10.13 miles in. It's, I already forget what time it is. I think 12 or 12:30. I had service up here, so I checked out Twistberry. They have 2 motels. One idle while you wait motel, which is like 90 bucks a night, which is fine. But they're booked until Sunday. So do I want to camp out here in town for 3 days waiting for that? I don't know. So I sent a text message to the trail angel, Dan, who doesn't offer rides. He's all the way in Concrete. He offers rides like from Concrete to Marble Mount. So this is like an extra 100 miles out of his way. But I offered him 300 bucks to do, well, roughly, I guess it's about a 300-mile drive when it's all said and done each way. So, I mean, it's like 100, it's like 140 to get out here and then back, and then he's got to get back to where he lives. So, I don't even know if that'll quite cover it. All right, 10 after 1, guys. I'm in town. Somebody picked me up and gave me a ride for the last 3 or 4 miles or whatever it was. Very nice guy. I think that's him right there, actually. There's actually another hotel I just found in town, but to stay from Saturday to check out Tuesday, it's like $800. I can't do that. I'm more of like $100 a night place. Or Friday to Tuesday. Because I got to wait for my mail. I don't know. Or do I just get one night there and get cleaned up? I'm all confused. I'll get it figured out. All right, so that's taken care of. Well, part 1's taken care of. Dan just called me. He said $300 is outrageous and it's way too much money, and he's not taking that much. He just wants to break even because he's a trail angel. And he's going to stop at the Lions Den Hostel and maybe grab a couple other hikers and take them to the Mount Vernon, whatever. He's going to give me a ride. Tomorrow morning at 9 a.m., I'm meeting him in front of Hank's. And he's picking me up and taking me to Cedro Woolley or wherever we can get a hotel at. So I'm pretty excited about that. So, yes. All right, and just like that, things start looking up. I'm back here at my electric place. Just ate a delicious gas station bacon cheeseburger. It was probably there for about a month, but I swallowed it. Got 2 sodas in there, a Red Bull for tomorrow morning, and 4 Gatorades to fill up my Nalgene. So, Dan's picking me up tomorrow at 9 a.m. and I just booked a room in 3 Rivers Motel. Check in tomorrow, so Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. I check out Wednesday and get back to work and finish this trail off in October. Right? Yeah. was like almost $500, but that's about what you're gonna spend. I mean, that's not bad for 5 nights, so it is what it is. And so that's good. Everything's looking up. If I walk back to the sign and it says left half mile, does that mean take the first left, which would be this road, and go up half mile, or a left a half mile up the road? I think, actually, now that I think about it, it's up here. I'll figure it out. It's supposed to be like a Menthro, which is like the county I'm in, recreational area up here, fee area. So I'm assuming I can, I should probably be walking over there on the sidewalk and not here in the shoulder where a bunch of debris from previous accidents are at. I ended up picking up a 6-inch sub, or as I would call a hoagie where I'm from, although it's probably not the same, but I'm literally begging to be stopped by the cops. I'm drinking Fireball out of a bag. I pulled it out of the bag and drinking it, walking on the side of the highway. Okay, get behind this. There's a house there. This was the motel I was looking at, but no one was answering, and their online says they're booked. Yeah, there's the cabins. Looks like the cabins are all rented, but the motel looks wide open. Anyway, the same price I'm getting basically in Cedro. And there goes the cop right there. Speaking of the cops, I thought he was pulling in for me for a second. Maybe he is. But I'm getting the same price basically, and I'm literally going to be 150 miles down the road. Well, I believe this is where I'm going. It's got me going up, crossing the street, and coming back down. But that's a church and that's a private property, so I'll go up a little more and see, but alright, well, that literally led me to nowhere, so I'm cutting back in here trying to get to the river, but I'm trying to stay away from all these properties over here. It's a trailer park, and there's like a farm over here. I just need somewhere I can get through the night. I mean, this is a pretty incredible spot. I don't know if it's going to work out. I can see a property on the other side over there, which I'm probably good from. But then there's a property maybe, can you guys see the whites on it? Right there. And then there's a bunch of properties up this way. Out there. Oh, sorry, probably zoomed in too much. Cars and everything. Oh yeah, when I zoom in it moves too much, sorry. But this is, talk about an incredible area if this works out. I didn't even see all these massive houses like up top the hill. And on top this medium hill right there when I was looking. I mean, what a beautiful area. That sandwich was delicious, and I don't know who I'm fooling thinking a 6-inch was gonna do anything. I ate it like it was like the Edmonds mini bites. It was nothing. Alright, 6:15 guys. Got her set up. I mean, stealth spot or not, you can't ask for a much better spot than this. I mean, that's just incredible. See everyone tomorrow. Get in the room tomorrow. I'll get these videos out. Well, by the time you see this, all the videos will be out because this will be the end of the last video. So, no, I'll get tomorrow morning a little recording done too, but not much, nothing special. All right, good morning, everybody. Friday, September 30th, 7:20. Slowly packing up, getting my stuff together. No rush. I don't got to be at the grocery store until 9. But, I mean, just what an incredible spot to camp in. Oh, and I know I use a lot of power on the channel. I'm the only hiker in the world that probably carries 3 power blocks, and I had 4. And I had a solar panel, but the solar panel hasn't been working, so I got rid of that. But anyway, I had a my last power block was untouched. Now, it's been zapped a little since my hike across America, and then the temperatures have been dropping. But anyway, it was full, and I just killed it. It's dead now. In what? 12, not a little more than 12 hours, I guess, here. But I went to bed around midnight, so that's how that's me using a lot of power. That's having it plugged in and charging while I'm browsing the net. It just kills the battery. So I'm glad I don't do that actually out in the field when I'm working. Anyway, 9 o'clock, Dan's meeting me. Boom, we're going to stop by the town after Winthorpe. It's Mazza something. It's a hostel there. It's the northernmost hostel for PCT hikers. He's going to see if any PCT hikers need a ride to the transportation center near where I'm going. Basically, it's the 20. It is the 20. We're taking Highway 20 all the way in. drop them off. Then I go to Cedar Woolley. Bang, boom, bam, bam, bang, bang, boom. Something like that, right? We're in Manazir, and this is the Lion's Den Hostel. We're stopping to see if any PCT hikers need a ride into town. This is like real famous, like for hikers on the PCT. Not that many people here. Nice tent. That's a massive tent. I think that's a Z-Packs on the left. You can do laundry here, charge up your stuff. I forget the price, but it's super, super cheap, and they'll give you Hawaiian shirts while you do your laundry and all. Like if you're doing the PCT, you already know about this place. It's all over the notes in my 4-hour guides, and this was on my original plan when I was going to walk Highway 20. We drove through Winthrop. Winthrop was a super, super cute town. It's like an old western town. It looks super neat. This is nice. Got a lot of room here. Some big tents. It's like nobody's out moving. It's 9 a.m. Liberty Bell Mountain. I'm from Philadelphia. Liberty Bell.